was turning to my 7th year, I lost our breadwinner. That is my father. We lost him through death. All the members of the family decided that, hapana, this is a responsibility that is about to befall us. So let us go away so that we can see this family, how it's going to take care of it. Most of the people used to see me as a tomboy. Yeah. But I didn't look like a tomboy, because after the field, I take my lasso, I tie, and I'm still the same girl. Going home. So I'll run away with the boy, you know, here and there, bond with the boys. So that used to be my way of escape. A lot of stuffs were being spoken behind my back. But at the end of the day, I used to sit down. They are speaking behind my back. But nobody, out of all of them, nobody came forward to hold my hand, to at least in that short period of grieving, help me do something. Then I became the divisional superintendent. Divisional superintendent is a very high rank, as, you know, as that capacity as of a cadet. Then I became the overall cadet leader. Now, option A failed for becoming a nurse. Option B was automatic. Yeah, but who was there to take me to school? There was no one. I've never cried like that. I cried.
You could relate with her?
I could relate with her.
Yeah.
And I don't know who told me to carry a packet in my bag.
Yeah.
After serving for some 2 to 3 years, I had gathered enough money to take me to a college. So the purpose was for me to gather in some money and take me to school. The stories, the happenings were me surviving, were me exploring, were me imagining they should not go through this.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Women Empowerment Talk Show. This is a platform where we equip, inspire, and educate the society through powerful stories and real conversation. My name is Clarice Mwakazi, and today we are having an amazing guest here with us. She's a phenomenal woman, I tell you. She has really story. I'm telling you today, it's all about her voice, her power, and really impact in the society. So I don't want to talk much about her. I want to give her an opportunity to introduce herself, tell us where she comes from, and more about herself. Welcome so much.
Thank you so much, and it is a great pleasure and humble to be in this space. My beautiful name is Mariam Kadzo Katana, born and raised in Changamwe sub-county in a small location called Portrees Ward, Msufini. So who is Mariam Kadzo Katana? Mariam Kadzo Katana is a young woman turning 34 years this year, a mother of 2 amazing, beautiful babies, a girl and a boy. Behind that, Mariam is a professional counselor, a social worker, a child safeguarding practitioner, and a social entrepreneur. And also I run a social enterprise called Sister to Sisters Enterprise. We are based in Kisauni sub-county. We empower women and girls, youth, persons with disability through creative arts skills, where we create jewelries, shoes, handmade crafts. This is all about creating impact through economic empowerment, social impact, and environmental impact as well. Women, youth, women empowerment is my everyday day. We call it everyday bread and tea. So thank you so much, and I'm very much humbled to be here.
Wow, this woman does a lot, and I don't know if you'll take us back and explain more about the titles that you have given us that are so big. Yeah, at least you need to tell us about Sister to Sisters. You need to tell us about explain the terms that you have used, the ones that at least everyone should understand exactly what you do.
So all that are bounded together by a story.
Wow.
We are here because of a voice. We are here to impact and to educate.
Yeah.
So I use my story. Mariam was born in a very small town, our sub-county called Port Reitz.
Yeah.
And growing up, life was not that good on her side. If I can give a very short story about Mariam.
Yeah.
Mariam was born in a family where we are all girls. And as life between from birth to 5 years to 6 years was good. Then while I was turning to my 7th year, I lost our breadwinner. That is my father. We lost him through death. Yeah, and I am from a Muslim community,
Yes.
which is already subjected as marginalized.
Yeah.
And also, to add it all, we come from a tribe that back then, at least now, we are a little bit empowered. I come from the Mijikenda tribe. I am a Jibana and a Giriama, right? So that is also puts me in a bucket called marginalized, all right?
Yeah.
So being a Muslim young lady and being from a mother who is also a Muslim, when you lose a husband, you have to undergo 4 months and 10 days where you serve at a term called Eda. Eda, you sit that because of you are legally married. So in Islam, you have to sit that at mourning period for your mourning your husband.
Yeah.
And this is a woman who's been depending 100% on the husband.
Yeah.
And here you are supposed to not to hide from the society.
Yeah.
And you have a family of 5 young ladies, young girls.
Yeah.
I was turning 7 years. All right. So you can imagine, and briefly why it was even more harder.
Yeah.
My father was the firstborn in the family, and he was the one taking care of the rest of the families. So we used to live with an extended family, but during the day when he was about to die,
Yes.
all the members of the family decided that Hapana, this is a responsibility that is about to befall us. So let us go away so that we can see this family, how it's going to take care of itself. So on that day, I remember before it happened, my family that I've grown seeing an extended family, and my father is the one taking care of them in the education, the one who is attaching them to job market, the one who is taking care of everyone. My daddy used to take care of everyone. But here they have decided to go, I don't know where. So I'm the one who sent those bags for them to elope. I didn't know if they'd be eloping very early in the morning. So the same day, when they were eloping in the afternoon, I remember it was on Saturday, 11th, everyone was away.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes, so that is what turned this story to be a bitter story of survival, to be a bitter story of finding myself as a young girl. And I remember I used to love going to school. Then I see that my education will be cut short. Then what next? So that is Mariam, and that is where her story begins.
Wow.
Yeah, what made Mariam dream about Sister to Sisters? Mariam is a talented footballer.
Wow.
Mariam is a talented footballer. And a talented in which manner? I am blessed with the left. The left side has more energy than the right side. So when you take me to the field, I automatically become, I automatically outshines the rest, because we are very few who uses our left legs. So whenever I go to the pitch and show my skills, this girl will go to the left side, because all my calves, are directly to what the coach might need. So I sat down. We are still in the morning period, and my mother, has her have grieving moment.
Yes.
So how do I offload this, whatever I have?
The pain now.
The pain. So I start looking for alternative ways of me also grieving.
Yes.
And back then, when we were growing up, even young girls engaging in pitch was looked as a taboo.
Yeah.
To make the matter worse, I am coming from a community of Muslims.
Yes, I'm just imagining how you are dressing when you're going to the pitch.
Yes, I used to tie leso behind me. We used to call it kishingo shingo. So I'll hide my shot in kishingo shingo. Then I hide make a bag. Then I run to the nearest field. Reaching at the nearest field, the people who are playing most of the time are boys. But because we are so many girls at home, I wanted this other side, how it felt. So most of the people used to see me as a tomboy. Yeah, but I didn't look like a tomboy because after the field, I take my lace, so I tie, and I'm still the same girl.
Yeah.
Going home. So I'll run away with the boy, here and there, bond with the boys.
Yeah.
So that used to be my way of escape. Remember, football is an art. And this young lady is blessed with all the left side as a young lady. So I already have something in me that is different from the rest. So I use that as a superpower.
Yes.
Yes. So after my mom came out, now she's free to continue with her dailies.
Yeah.
During that moment, some of the family members, they started realizing that actually we are traumatizing this family.
Yeah.
So we will actually come back. Some said she has to be remarried because it's part of our culture. Who am I to say no and to say yes? A 7 years old kid.
Yeah.
I continue with my things of playing football. Okay? So when my mom was taking us back to school, we stayed all that period from June, July, August, September. We were taken back to school in October. But because I love going to school, and my teacher understood that this is a brilliant young girl, that teacher accepted me to go to the next class. I just went for the 3rd term, then the next class I was promoted, So that is where things started turning upside down.
Okay.
Yeah, because of how now life had turned around and the short experience, in my mind, I was foreseeing a future where my education would really struggle because here I am in class 4 now, and I don't know after my class 8 who is going to take this education further. Yeah, because already we are struggling at home.
Yeah.
So we have during our interactions with different people. Now there are in the community there were football girls playing, and there was this one young woman who kept following up with me. She was like a mentor. She knows where I come from, and my mom used to tell her that wherever she goes, because this is a boy child world, please guide her. She also used to play football. So she had a lot of information about the upcoming tournaments, the upcoming clubs, the upcoming, women and girls resource centers. So there is one of the women resource centers that she told me, why don't you go try there, Mariam? Because I see a lot of potential in you. Go try. So I did try. So on that day, the lady that I saw as a mentor, who was assigned by my mom, my mom became, like, what is she doing? Yeah, so my mom had to tag me along with a mentor, who she knows that she also went through the same, but she's not from a Muslim community. Yeah. She had to do this because of the very many questions that she used to receive from our family and also the community members. Because my peers, the same age that I was, on Saturdays, they normally go to madrasa. Yeah. I am here very excited for Saturdays so that I can go to the field. Yes. Yeah. So after she knew about that organization that was using football for empowerment and development.
Yes.
So she came to my mom and told me that, you see, as brilliant as she is, and I know she normally tells me that I don't know what will happen after my KCP. So she told me to go and give it a try.
Yes.
So on that very day that I was visiting the place, the young girls were given, there was a quiz competition.
Yes.
Somehow you write a short story about yourself, then there is the spelling quizzes, different quizzes that to jiggle the minds of the footballers, and apart from football. So I think it was a new program that was being piloted in the community. So when I went on that D-Day, I went, introduced myself. I just come from the nearby community, and I have a passion in playing football. So the person, concerned welcomed me so well. So among the people who are doing the quiz, I became part of those students who did very good. So they got more interested in me.
Yeah.
So I started going to the field. They had very good, training, kids. Yeah. Very good coaches. Yeah. So I'd go to school, then go to that. They had a designated field because it is now a growing organization. Yeah. So I became part of that family.
Okay.
That's not to tell you that I didn't test other programs. Yes. I tried with the same programs, but it didn't work because at the end of the day, sometimes the coach is getting disappointed because very many girls are getting pregnant. Yeah. Very many girls are using themselves to. Because the coaches are using the girls to exploit them. You'll hear a story that is a certain coach. She has a baby. That one has a baby because of a certain coach or a certain player. Yeah. So when I tell such a story to my mom gets disappointed and she just disconnects me from going to the field. So when I saw there was a certain structure, guided structure with this new club, then she gave me full permission to go there. I used to go to madrasa. It's not that I never used to go to madrasa. Yeah. I used to go to madrasa, but still because it was a taboo. I mean, she's on a short, so a lot of stuffs were being spoken behind my back. But at the end of the day, I used to sit down. They are speaking behind my back. But nobody, out of all of them, nobody came forward to hold my hand, to at least in that short period of grieving, help me do something. They were just there to talk. So for me, football became part of me. Yeah. All right. When I did my KCP now, I was among the young girls who topped during that time. So here am I again. This is a chance for me. Yeah. So because it was sports for the development, I earned myself a direct ticket to high school. Okay, I did my KCP during the post-violence elections. Even our results, I remember my mom went for the results to the county to the educational commissioner in Changamu. Yeah. And it was not easy for us to pursue that cause. So here I am in a boarding school, and remember, I believe in fasts. As much as my sisters were struggling, they had to cut the education short because we were very young. Wow. Okay, so they had to step down. Yeah. So that made me the first sibling to step in a high school. Okay, I have role models, but these are role models who have not pursued this cause. Yeah. Okay, and the staff that was taking the initiative of taking these young girls to school, we normally had mentorship sessions. Yeah. They used to talk about the early pregnancies. Yes. They used to talk about sexual and reproductive health. So I am actually well informed and well equipped to actually face the boarding, the boarding school, nature and culture. Yeah. because I went there through football. During that time, there was this behavior of young girl engaged in the same-sex relationship. So because there was somebody who prepared me for that also.
Yes.
So when I was about to get into that danger, I already had that information. So thank God I never got involved to that. And in that school, I already started taking some initiative in empowering some fellow girls, because I think it is a seed that had already been planted in me. And besides being a footballer, I was introduced to early volunteering. I volunteer with St. John Ambulance. You know St. John Ambulance?
Yes, I know.
The ones that deal with emergencies in case of accidents. So I also got groomed since I was a kid. So from those young boys and girls you see when they are national duties. So I was once upon a time that young boy. So you might get hurt, I treat you. You might get hurt, you know. So when I went also to my high school, there was no such programs. So I talked to our extracurriculum teacher, and we introduced that in our high school. So because I was so much engaged growing up, it was so easier for me to also start bringing in other programs. So I became a leader in class. I became a leader in St. John Ambulance. I started as just introducing it with another co-founder. Then I became the divisional superintendent. Divisional superintendent is a very high rank as you know, as that capacity as of a cadet. Then I became the overall cadet leader. So I have a lot of good responsibilities. I am a leader. I am a footballer. I'm very much engaged. So I saw myself very much focused.
Wow.
Something good that also happened. Our principal during that time, she had a relationship with the nearest children's home. So time to time, these young girls and boys used to come to our school, said that they would sing. So whenever they sing and they are orphans, they used to carry me away because of my story. And time to time also visit them as a cadet leader. I also told my team, we'll be visiting these young girls and boys. As much as they are coming to our school, we'll be visiting them at their home. So we'll go there, play with them, share the little we have that we will have collected in school. So we created a very good culture that made me survive in my high school. Okay. Remember, the program still continues. Then after my Form 4 scholarship was done, also the sponsorship program came to an end. And here we are with a 18 years old girl who wishes to pursue higher education, but still I don't have anyone to take me to the next level. So how did this young girl survive? That is where Sister to Sister is going to be birthed. Okay?
Okay. I want to take you back to your childhood. You know, I can hear that you had a lot of activities that you're doing. But now in every girl there's that dreamer, It's something that you're dreaming to become. Or you exposed to have a dream of your own. Perhaps I want to become a nurse, I want to become a doctor, I want to become... Did you have a chance of dreaming as a girl what you wanted to become? Or were you just busy doing activities?
Actually, busy doing some those activities. It's because perhaps I lacked that someone that I call dear. Every time that I needed to grieve and there was nobody to actually hug me, I looked for an opportunity to scare that away and look for something to release and do something. So I really wanted to become a nurse because of the exposure with St. John Ambulance. Then again, I love nature. I love watching wild animals. I love life underwater. So I wanted to become a tour guide. So after my Form 4, I didn't attain the grade to take me to either nursing, but I had the opportunity for tour guide, but I love reading books. Apart from all the extracurriculum, my nearest escape are books. So it's either book, or I take a newspaper, I read, or if there's a computer ahead of me. During that time, they used to run. There's this email. We have Gmail. Then we have
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Yes.
There used to be Yahoo stories running. When you open a browser, then you see Yahoo stories. So I was so excited. So I'd click on Yahoo stories. Then I bumped into a story of a woman who went through the same experience that I went through, and how she juggled, life until she found her career. So I never knew it was social work or community development, because yes, I have my sisters, but they had not pursued high school, and the people that were taking care of my career, they knew that automatically I'll become a nurse. So when I didn't attend that grade, somehow they were disappointed, and because of we don't grieve for a loved one. Sometimes when as a young person, you anticipate that you score very high marks.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden you do not attain that mark. So we also grieve ourselves for not attaining a certain grade. So even me having that confidence to go and face them, I started to disconnect myself and engage myself more on books. So this Yahoo story, this is the same girl that went through like exactly the same childhood that and because they loved giving and volunteering and taking care of the community, So this young woman started an organization in Thika. So she started an NGO in Thika, but she was taking care of street families and deaf community. So I thought like this career, this one aligns so much with my values, aligns so much with the person that I grew up to become, aligns so much with the leadership that I was telling the young girls to go visit this orphanage. Let's go and volunteer here and there. Let's collect this funding from our little pockets and do this. So when now option A failed for becoming a nurse, option B was automatic. But who was there to take me to school? There was no one, because the scholarship had been cut short. Here I am sitting down again with my mother. So I'm asking my mom, Sasa, what am I going to do again? What am I going to do again? There are no funds at all. Then I recollected myself and went back to the same organization that took me to school. Then I said, today I'm going to have a conversation with the director. And they have a cyber cafe. So me hiding, going to cybers, I used to go because of the Yahoo email and reading stories and documentary and everything. But now I was telling them to actually just try me at the cyber. I love the way people were typing. I love the way. So please, even if my mom is going to pay some small cash, please give me this opportunity. So I used to be turned down once, twice, but I didn't give up. I went to them until they gave me the opportunity. So within a short period of time, because it's something that I love doing, after like 2 to 3 months, I became an expert type. So I used to do their typewriting and everything. But what I didn't know is that when I was in my high school, pursuing my high school education, they evolved at that organization. So now they are working with vulnerable and street children. And because I used to help them in doing the typewriting and everything, I discovered that they were doing first aid. But sorry to say, and please do not tag me wrong, when they were doing their first aid and their bandaging, they were not doing it in a proper manner, in a way that it satisfies your eyes as a person who has done it practically. So I again sat myself down and said, I'm gaining this courage, and I'll tell them to just give me this department of taking care of these young people. If it costs me to go to where they work daily with these young people,
Yes.
if it take me to just go into the drop-in center where they bring in these young people to
Yes.
take care of just the wounds. So he resists, and then one day he tells me, "Twende Mariam, then we go." So I've never made such horrible, scene, because I just use of my small community and the high school that.
Yes.
Then here we are, a group of very many street children.
Yes.
Some have hurt themselves, some have, it was horrible. But I say, in St. John Ambulance, we have this thing called, we have our motto, which is Pro Fide, for the faith, pro utility humilium, for the service to mankind. Yeah, they are very dirty, they are horrible, but humanity stays and rises.
Yes.
So I gather myself and take care of their wounds. So when I started taking care of their wounds, and the pictures that came out there, they felt so nice, because if it's bandaging, I'm bandaging like the nurse that I am. If it's taking care of even the worst cases,
Yes.
before taking this girl or this boy to the hospital, at least when the doctor looks at that bandage or at how I've cleaned it, they become satisfied.
Wow.
So I earn myself a position of a volunteer.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm part and parcel of a program that takes care of marginalized and vulnerable, and strictly these are street connected families. They do not have any other home apart from the street.
Okay.
All right. So I was just 19 years old. Now I was taken from the drop-in center to where now these young boys and girls comes from.
Oh, nice.
So my first adventure at the street was the most another horrible. I'm used of seeing girls just coming, taking shower,
Yes.
engage in different programs, football here,
Yes. Yeah.
Then I come from where they stay. I remember my first base here at the street level, they call it bases. My first base was Makadara grounds. Then we went to there's that Fort Jesus.
Yes.
At Fort Jesus, they just shower and everything. But I met a group of young girls. Some were showering, some were just in the at the shores. She's neither taking swimming as enjoyment, or she's neither outside. She's just playing with some water. Then this one caught my attention. So I went to where she was, and I'm telling her, "Girl, I've seen you just staying at the same spot. What is happening? Because your fellows, they're coming out here. We're having little stories here and there. Others are playing the other side. Others are putting on their clothes there. But you are still at the ocean. What's wrong with you?" Then she comes outside. This part still in the water, and the other part, we can sit and have that conversation. Then she tells me, "It is because I'm in my menses, and because I don't have sanitary towel. So just being here, and the more the blood comes out, it is being washed by the waters from the oceans.
Yeah.
The girls that you are seeing running upside and up and down, some we've had a conversation that they will go out there, look for some food, bring me some food to eat, but I'll have to stay here because I don't have that packet of sanitary towel." I've never cried like that. I cried.
You could relate with her.
I could relate with her.
Yeah.
And I don't know who told me to carry a packet in my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was also in my period, so I carried a packet in my bag. So I told her, you just need a sanitary towel. So I took mine and I handed it to the girl. So this one will last you like two to 3 days.
Yes.
Then the 4th day, you will come to the drop-in center. Because visiting them at their bases is us inviting them to come to the drop-in center. So coming to the drop-in center, you have to find your own fare. And this is a girl who I've just given sanitary towel. She doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
She has to depend on the rest to go out there. How they'll get food, they don't know. But they have to go get food, bring her food. So how long are you going to stay here? She confidently told me, during the night, this is our home. We sleep on those, caves.
Yes. Wow.
I cried that day. Then I had 20 bob. During that time, fare for young girls, you just give 20 shillings, then you come. So I take my 50 shillings and give that girl. Please make sure you come at the drop-in center. That was just a single base.
Yes.
And I was so exhausted. I told the person that I had accompanied that I cannot take it. Please, let's go back.
Wow.
So the following day, we normally have there is normally a meeting to give feedback of what you've gathered. So during my 1 month interaction, most of the people that used to come to the drop-in center were boys. But I used to wonder, where are the girls? So now I've started imagining, so this is what they go through.
They go through.
That is why they cannot afford 20 shillings for that fare.
They are shy.
They are shy.
Yeah.
They cannot take it. And that is just a case of pads.
Yes.
She tells me, she told me that when we are sleeping at the caves, who are we exposed to? To the boys who have now come from anywhere, and you are like this, so they don't care, and they take advantage of you. That is where the pain came, that I was crying, that I couldn't even go to the next base. So I'm giving feedback, like, what are we going to do with these girls?
Imagine.
What are we going to do with these girls?
Yeah.
So one of the staff members saying, it is so difficult to handle girls. Now I understand it is so difficult because I've worked with so many girls.
Yes.
Now. Yeah. But that time I know I didn't want to understand. Yeah. We can do something for the girls. Please, let's do something for the girls. Yes. So where I had my room for first aid, I used to call it my room, they used to call it a hospital. I started imagining, can I take some of the staffs from home, then I bring them here, so that I propose to them to make sure the girls come. So when they come here, they do makeup. So for me, makeup makeup artistry.
Yeah, in fact, that was the next question that I wanted to ask you. Why is it that you believe art and creativity are powerful tools for healing?
Yes. So me at that particular time, I believe that makeup it automatically translates to confidence. Yes. It automatically transforms to a beautiful woman. Who is not defined by the scars. Wow. And I told the organization, please also bring me a very big mirror, so that when these girls come for the activities, after they apply the makeup, then we are able to have a conversation with them. Yes. Then I used to tell them, look at this beautiful girl. Yes. Imagine this beautiful girl going back to the streets. Yeah. So they also started developing a program where they stay at the drop-in center. So they rented other spaces, and these spaces acted as safe spaces. So we started rescuing girls out of that. So many girls used to come, and we started doing some runways. So where these pieces that I was talking about, I'm also talented in doing pieces, such pieces. Yeah. So I'd sit, because I don't have anyone to buy for me at home, I used to sit and create for myself. I want to go out, and my mom had warned me. Yeah, you see, I survived taking care of you. I never got married, and you've gone to school, but here you are. You want to be duped, or you want to be lured by a man and get pregnant early. So you must find out solutions for yourself. You are not supposed to ask for, for money, for cheap money. If you want money, you come to your mom. Okay?
Yeah.
If you don't have, develop something out of it. So I used to sit down, do the pieces. I used to sit down. If I have a shoe and they want a certain theme, I'd stitch my own shoes, and somebody would be like, wow. So at the center, no, I started a runway for the girls. So I'd sit down, do some shoe design. We have friends of the organization who would come with shoes which are tattered, torn, and we sit with the girls and do our own stuffs. And the runway began there.
Wow.
Okay, so I didn't know that in one way or the other, I to make this long story shorter, when I parted way with the organization, because I started working at a very, very young age of 19 years, I needed education. So after serving for some 2 to 3 years, I had gathered enough money to take me to a college. So the purpose was for me to gather in some money and take me to school. The stories, the happenings were me surviving, were me exploring, were me imagining they should not go through this. Okay?
So you release like creativity, whatever you are doing for arts, it's actually your way of releasing,
my way
of healing.
Exactly. My way of healing and a way of economic empowerment.
Oh, nice.
Who can't buy this?
I'm even admiring you. Yeah, by then they're very nice. I was like, I have to ask this girl,
So who can't buy this? But if I tell you that, please give me 20 shillings for sanitary towels, you can give me. But if I tell the other gender, they'll take advantage of that and they will exploit me. And Mama told me not to beg for money. Okay? And we normally talk about empowering girls, but nobody talks about the person who is walking this journey with the girls, especially in such risky scenarios like the girls that I was working with. And imagine, this is just a 19 years old girl who is finding herself, but here you are leading a whole department of vulnerable girls. Who, some of them are young mothers. Some of them engage themselves in, drugs and substance abuse. Some of them are, are affected with HIV. So you have to be there for them, and nobody is there for you. So I did it for myself, healing, economic empowerment, and also to give it as a solution to the girls, to show, to reflect to the girls that I'm just 19 years old, but I can do it. So also you can also do it without being exploited, without having to engage, in some behaviors. So as a girl, you can do it. Just using your talent and the available resources. It is possible. That was me shouting.
You can do something with your hands, right?
With your hands.
You can create something. Wow. And can you share with us perhaps one success story that really touched or created an impact? One powerful one, and perhaps the one that you feel like this one was, you got a lot of challenges or something happened in between there. Can you share with us a powerful story of success?
One powerful story is,
and sisters to sisters.
One powerful story as sisters to sisters in enterprise. We normally say it is just beyond us sitting down and creating, but more beyond seeing a woman or a young or a young person discovering themselves. Just the discovering themselves, that yesterday they came to you very much broken, and you share with them some pieces of handicraft, and you sit together. I normally like talking about the broken pieces,
Yes.
because if you see them, they are all broken unless you take them together and
Yes.
create
Wow.
a certain pattern
Yeah.
or a certain design. So me, I normally take this as a reference to a broken woman or a broken young person.
So you gather the pieces together.
So you gather the pieces together.
Then you form something
then
beautiful.
You form something beautiful.
Wow, that is so powerful.
So me just tapping into just one story, because there are so many women who are transformed.
Yes, yes, and our pains also are so many. Every day.
And their pains are not turning into purpose.
Yes, yes.
So I have this one beautiful girl whom that people don't know. When I was serving in my high school as a leader,
Yes.
I told you a story about these young boys and girls who used to come to our school.
Yes.
So when I started working, I saw this same girl hustling on the streets, now a street girl.
Yes.
So I held the hand of this girl.
Yeah.
I fought for this girl.
Yes.
In a point where everyone never believed in this girl, I was there. I used my mom as a foster parent. My mom is a foster parent out of the work that I was doing, because I can tell you for free that during when I was bringing in this challenge that please let's support girls.
Yes.
Please, but this organization, they had not been supporting girls, so there's no way that I was going to force them to start helping girls. So I said, even the available resources, so which was the alternative resources at that particular time, was my home. So I rescued this girl. This girl used to stay with my mom at home, because on that good day, I took this girl from the streets, took this girl home.
And how was her response?
The girl?
No, the mom now.
My mom, she was so shocked. But I challenged her mom. You are able to raise us.
Yes.
5 of us.
Yes.
Young girls. If it's something to wear, she'll automatically wear whatever we are wearing.
Yes.
If it's something to eat, she'll automatically eat whatever we are eating. Okay? And slowly, because I'm becoming an expert,
Yes.
I was not an expert, but slowly, because I am becoming an expert in this, we will learn together and we will grow together. So at the end of the day, she didn't just stay with one, she stayed with more than 6.
Oh, I can imagine.
So as we speak right now, the girl is independent. She's away from coast, and every day she calls me and tells me, you know what, because of that one simple gesture, I will never give up.
Wow, that is beautiful.
And to very many. So when I'm told to mention a simple case,
yes,
it is difficult to pinpoint. But for me, most of our successes are broken women who are living a purposeful life at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Then some pieces of handicraft, and you see together. I normally like talking about the broken pieces, because if you see them, they are all broken unless you take them together and create a certain pattern or a certain design. So me, I normally take this as a reference to a broken woman or a broken young person. So you gather the pieces together. So you gather the pieces together. Then you have something. Then you form something beautiful. Wow. Okay. So me just tapping into just one story, because there are so many women who are transformed. Yes. and their pains are not turning into purpose. Yes, yes. So I have this one beautiful girl whom that people don't know. When I was serving in my high school as a leader, I told you a story about these young boys and girls who used to come to our school. Yes. So when I started working, I saw this same girl hustling on the streets, no, a street girl. So I held the hand of this girl. I fought for this girl in a point where everyone never believed in this girl. I was there. I used my mom
as a foster parent. My mom is a foster parent. Out of the one that I was doing, because I can tell you for free that during when I was bringing in this challenge, that this is supporting us. But this organization, they had not been supporting us. So there's no way that I was going to force them to start helping girls. So I say, even the available resources. So which was the alternative resources at that particular time was me. So I rescued this girl. This girl used to stay with my mom at home. Because on that good day, I took this girl from the street, took this girl home.
How was her response?
The girl,
No, the mom.
my mom, she was shocked. She was so shocked. But again, I challenged her. You're able to raise us, 5 of us,
Yes.
young girls. If it's something to wear, she'll automatically wear whatever we are wearing.
Yes.
If it's something to eat, she'll automatically eat whatever we eat. Okay, and slowly, because I'm becoming an expert,
Yes.
I was not an expert, but slowly because I am becoming an expert, this we will learn together and we will grow together. So at the end of the day, she didn't just stay with one; she stayed with more than 6.
Oh. I can imagine.
So as we speak right now, the girl is independent. She's away from post, and every day she calls me and tells me, you know what? Because of that one simple gesture, I will make it. And to very so when I'm told to mention a simple case,
Yes.
it is difficult to pinpoint. But for me, most of our successes are broken women who are living a purposeful life at the end of the day. Be it while observing successfully practitioners, be it as observing as a social example. Because out of this, I got to learn a lot. You can actually monetize your skills, you can actually monetize your professionalism, and not just to say because you don't have a job. So out of that experience, that is where Sisters Enterprise. And it is not an NGO, it is a business, it is a social enterprise. Because at the end of the day, we need money to make a difference.
Wow. Interesting. Thinking about very powerful story. And perhaps what advice would you give a young woman struggling to discover their purpose?
One of the very advice that I give to that young Mariam is that we normally overlook. We have powerful voices that normally talks to us, and at the end of the day, we ignore them.
Yeah, that's true.
Discover that voice.
Yeah.
If you are not able to discover that voice,
Yes.
get somebody who've gone through the journey to help you discover that voice.
Yeah.
That is number 1.
Yes.
Number 2, fear is the end of fear is the beginning of a purpose.
Oh, nice.
If we go through fear, fear has 2 meanings.
Yes.
Forget everything and run,
Yeah.
or face everything and rise. So if you choose to face everything and rise, what is waiting for you there is purpose. And it is possible. If I went through all that and here I am today,
Yes.
I have not reached to a point where this is the woman that I want to be. But the becoming of Mariam
Yes.
is something to help you see that it is very much possible.
Yeah.
Because I didn't sit down on fear. I faced everything,
faced your
and now I'm
fears.
rising.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So, in whatever you do, how do you balance everything around you as a woman?
Yeah.
Now you're not a girl.
No, I'm not a girl.
Yes. How do you, as a mother, as a wife, as
Exactly.
entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
because that is your line also.
Yes.
Running an enterprise,
Yes.
and also giving back to the society, what you're doing for the girls and for the other and the community at large.
Yes.
So how do you balance yourself?
I can tell you for free
that there has never been a balance.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if anytime soon if they'll become one. One powerful thing is that the more you grow, the more you discover it is not possible.
Yes.
So it's for you to be so much intentional to know where and when I'm supposed to be and where and when I'm needed.
Yes.
Back then, I'll tell you that I'll be all over because I'm still discovering myself.
Yes.
19 years old girl, but here we are talking about like 13 years experience. Because I was 19 and this woman now is a mother is turning 34 years. So now I can say, you see, this time is for my family.
Yes.
You see, this time is for my faith. This time is for my business, and this time is for my very many. So you intentionally, you do things with intentionality.
Yes.
Because you discover yourself.
Yeah.
Because you've known what you need, you've known what you want.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of experience.
Wow.
Yes.
At least you know what you're going to prioritize.
Exactly.
And you know what is important for you in your life.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that is so powerful for women to understand what works for them at what time. Yeah, and also perhaps also trying to get to understand what comes first.
Yeah.
But most of the time our children comes first.
Exactly.
Yeah, but also other things, knowing how to balance them. This is number one, number two, number three. And perhaps where you are right now, what is your vision for Sisters to Sisters Enterprise? Perhaps in the next 5 years, 10 years, where are you heading? Are you thinking of taking it to the nation, going to other places, or what is the vision behind it?
Yeah, as as the vision bearer.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a time that you couldn't separate me from me, but now you are building structures to let it grow its wings.
Wow.
So I'm foreseeing a future that we will be, in some
all over
Africa if possible, because what we do is just creating a healing space through art.
Yes.
If I can do this and heal, if I can do this and heal, then we have those hubs that where women can just walk in and be themselves.
Yeah.
If I cannot create beads, can I just be there reading a book? Can I just be there drawing? But at the end of the day, the ultimatum is healing, and not just girls, but young people, be it boys, be it girls, because we actually have to work interchangeably. I cannot do a shoe if I do not have muscles. So I need a boy. As much as the one who is in the limelight, I'm talking about a woman, because this is a woman who has a story. We were born all women, so the story starts from a woman. So it does not close the gap, the curtain for boy child. So we actually work together. Yes. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And that, I think, it leads us to the next question that I wanted to ask you about. What does women empowerment means to you, and especially what you do to the society? What does it mean to you on a personal level?
That's a very powerful question, and I really love it. Yeah. So for Mariam, women empowerment is actually being able to know who you are.
Yes.
After knowing who you are, create spaces for other people to also know and discover who they are.
Yeah.
A space where this woman have knowledge, have the confidence enough to face the tough world, not forgetting that we are not here to compete with our male counterparts.
Yes.
After you have the knowledge enough, you know how to create the thin line between crossing the toxic side of being a woman who is empowered.
Yes.
You know, after this side is not for mine, but we are here to complement each other. Yes, we know their roles, our boys, our girls, our husbands. Yes, this is me and this is us. How are we growing together? Because we all belong to the same society.
Yeah.
Yes. And that for me, that is women empowerment.
Okay. And when you talk about that, based with where you're coming from, the religion part of it, I don't know, how do you take it? How does the society take it? Where you're coming from? Yeah, you told us about the where you come from, Uganda.
Yes.
Yeah. How does the society perceive it?
Yeah. So
is it something that has been embraced?
Okay, slowly, because I can tell you for free, this even the topic women empowerment is being preached more at the urban setups.
Yes.
Imagine somebody from, let's not talk about somebody from Mariam Kadzo.
Yeah.
Let's look at somebody who lives beyond Kisauni.
Yeah.
Just Kisauni, Junda, those peri-urban. You will be surprised there is still somebody who doesn't understand what's going on. Okay?
Yes.
So it is still very real where women undergo early marriages because of the culture and because of the taboo that our granny and granny went through.
Yeah.
So what we normally do is just to empower, okay, capacity building, have this conversation even to the grassroots level.
Yeah.
It should not end at the boardrooms where we exchange good cups. It has to continue even at the village level where you can sit with Mama Mboga, with Baba Mboga, with those men who beat women.
Yes.
They beat women
where they face a lot
where they face a lot of challenge. So it depends on how we pack this conversation to them, because how we envision it in 2026, somebody still lives in an era where they do not vision it that way. And that is why we say once you are knowledgeable enough, you do not cross the line. Imagine going to a semi-urban area where they believe this is our world, and then you start shouting to a man. You'll be creating a very harsh ground for yourself even to work. So can we sit down? Can we start it from a level of the understanding?
Yes.
Can we leave our big English in the boardrooms and can we go down there even to the village elder who speaks their language and start making them see and understanding that a woman can go and be a leader without even having to suppress their father in the home, without even have to go beyond their brothers, abilities, So we need to humble ourselves, go even down. It is still there to date, but me as an empowered woman, how am I delivering it to somebody who is still trying to find themselves? We need to be humble enough and being able to take it down there so that we are able to hold their hands and at least try it. We are never at part as we sit.
I think they need to understand what it means.
Yes.
Because I think our definition is totally different from them.
Yes.
Yeah. So our last question that I want to ask you, and this is not a question actually, it is just something that I want you to do for us. I want you to look there and choose a quote. Then you tell us, you relate it to your story and tell us about it.
I think I'll go by Amelia, who says, as soon as we left the ground, I knew I had to fly.
When did you leave the when did you leave the ground? Tell us about the story of leaving the ground and knowing that
as soon as we left the ground, I knew I had to fly.
Yes.
I think it relates with me not letting fear ground me, letting me go to the ground. Because after I understood it is me facing facing it and rising, then it gave me something like wings
to fly.
Wow. So as soon as fear left me, leave the ground, then I had to fly. I'm still flying.
You're still flying?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Mariam, for having you. It's been such a wonderful time. I told you today it's all about her voice, her power, and really impact. And I think that is what we have experienced here. Her story is so powerful, her story is so touching, and we are really feeling the impact that you're making in the society. And congratulations for the good job that you're doing.
Thank you.
We are looking forward to engage you more about Sisters to Sisters, and also we want to work with you as a partner. Perhaps you can tell us your last words, perhaps something that you want to tell, advise your sister, advise your mother, advise anyone that you want to advise, something just to help.
So thank you so much, Chu, for having me. I normally say healing does not have a timeline.
Yes.
The more you talk about your scars, the more you feel like you're still offloading, and the more healing takes place at any period of life. What I'll tell, first of all, not just my younger sister, but for the people who have already grown, you cannot serve while you still have unpacked wounds.
Yes.
Not even as a leader, not even as a business person.
Yes.
Do you have wounds that are still, tormenting you? Honey, you cannot lead. Let's find a way of healing, because if we are able to heal, then we are free enough to even bring it down.
Yes.
We are facing so much toxic feminism because we are not yet healed. And we are getting so difficult moments of aligning that thin line that I was telling you. And to my younger sister who perhaps is trying to discover themselves, find someone who will hold your hand. It was so difficult. I had to go to cyber sometimes, hide myself, just read about Yahoo email, because I do not have a mentor who has got. I was the first person to pursue high school. So go out there, find mentors, find people. I normally love human libraries. You share your story, and I love to learn a lot of things from perhaps the scar. So your scar can be somebody's turning point. So if we also have stories, let's not shy away from sharing. Okay. So because the best thing to learn from are human libraries, especially the sisters and young people who don't like reading books. Let's find human libraries who we can learn from.
Wow, that is nice. So perhaps someone is watching today and they are just wondering, perhaps, how can we join Sisters to Sisters Enterprise? How can we find you? Perhaps you're going through something and we want to heal, we want to turn our challenges or our pain into purpose. How can we find you? Where exactly? You can just tell us where to find you. Perhaps someone may get help from this conversation.
So we have our social media pages. It is Sister to Sisters Enterprise. Not sister, that sister for dada. Sister, SISTAR. Sister. Okay?
Oh, nice.
Because we believe everyone is a star.
Okay.
There's something in you that shines bright. So I'll at the end of it, I'll share you the right spelling. But if you want to reach us through our WhatsApp number 0759 809 805. All across our social media pages, it is Sister to Sisters Enterprise. Sister to Sisters Enterprise. And my name, Mariam Kadzo Katana. all through my socials. The name is the same. So come, connect with us, buy from us, because every piece has a story, a beautiful story of healing and art. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, viewers, for having us today. We are looking forward to have this conversation continue. Please subscribe, share with a friend, tag a friend, and also if you have a woman who is making an impact in the society, you can reach us out so that she can become a help to somebody, she can become a mentor, or also she can also become as a healing, or someone who can work with somebody who is looking for help. Thank you so much, and we are looking forward to having you in our next episode.